Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw a really funny looking Fishstick skin in Fortnite. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this really silly looking character. We're gonna draw in the width of the eye first, and we're gonna draw kind of like the bottom of his hat. Just one line across first. And then on the side here is gonna be his eyes. So we're gonna draw on the corner, just one curve, that's gonna be the bottom of his eye. So I'm gonna draw both at the same time. Okay, so that's gonna be the bottom, and then on the top here, we're just gonna draw a half circle. So just go all the way around. Just make it nice and round. Alright, I know it looks really weird. And then his eyeballs, we're just gonna draw in a little dot inside. Okay, and then once we have that, let's draw in the top of his hat. So we're gonna draw another line here. And then from there, we're gonna go up to the center. So his hat's a little bit pointier. And then there's some detail up here. So we just kind of flare out. And then we just close it off with an angle. We'll just keep it simple. And if you want to add in, there's some stitchings in here. We just draw a line, and I'm just gonna draw in 2 little stitches. Okay, so let's come down and finish up his head. So to give a little bit of detail right underneath the eyeball, just kind of come out and curve. Okay, so we just kind of come down and just give it another curve all the way around. And then now we can draw in his mouth. So let's draw in his mouth. You can draw a little bracket like this first. And then we'll just connect it with one big curve. And on the bottom, same thing. And then now for the inside, so we're just gonna draw 2 curves. So one going that way, and one kind of bending down slightly. And that's pretty much for his mouth, so it's nice and easy. So now let's finish up his face. So on the side here, just draw a little bracket, come down a little bit first. And then from there, we're gonna curve all the way around. And on the bottom here, it's gonna flatten out. Okay, so that's the face. And then there's a little bit of detail in his hat. So it's gonna come down on the back here. So from the eyeball area, just come down and just draw a little loop, little hook. Alright, so now let's move on to his body, which is going to be pretty simple. For his neck, it's this collar here. We're just going to draw in a little curve like this around. Okay, and then for his shoulders, I'm going to draw him a little bit more cartoony. So just going to come out slightly, and then we're going to come down. And just kind of give it a little hook at the end here. Okay, and then close it off. And then before drawing his belt, let's draw in his, he's got a little bag right in the middle here. Little pouch. And then now we can draw in his belt. So come down on the side. And then just come across right behind the little pouch. And then one more pouch on the side here. So come down, and then we're seeing it from the side. Alright, so nice and simple. And his arms are really easy, so let's draw that. So here's his armpit right here. And here's his shoulder. We're gonna come out a little bit and just gonna curve all the way down. Right around the belt area. That's gonna be his wrist. And then here, we're just gonna taper in and stop right about there. Same spot for his wrist. And then now for his fingers, gonna be really easy. We're just gonna draw in a little angle like this first. That's gonna be his thumb, and then for the back of his hand, we're gonna come down, extend it. That's gonna be one of his fingers. And then here, we're just gonna connect it. So very sharp. Okay, so let's draw the other side, come around. Here's the armpit. And again, here's the shoulder, come out. And then just kind of curve it, stop right around here. Other side, so we're gonna taper it in to the wrist. And then here's his thumb, just a little hook. back of the hand, just keep going down, and then his fingers come down, and then just connect that. Alright, so now let's draw in his pants, which is really, yeah, it's kind of wacky, right? So start in the middle here. I'm just gonna draw in a little slant like that on both sides. And then now we can draw in the side of his pants. So his pants kind of go out. He's got some, just kind of flares out with like two little bumps here. So come out, and then come out again, and just kind of come down. This is gonna be his knee right here. And then we go back to the middle. Just slant it down and then close it. Right, so it's really weird. So we're gonna flare out, angle, and then come out again. Back to the middle, come across, and then just close it off. Alright, and that's his pants. And for his legs, super easy. It's just basically gonna be, we're gonna continue this curve, come down, and then start here, just another curve. So it's really skinny on the bottom. Close it off, and then we're just gonna give it like a slight dome shape. It's got really small feet. Same thing here, curve out, taper it, close it, and little dome shape. And that is it for this very silly looking fish stick skin in Fortnite. Hope you guys like the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.